Hi everyone, my name is Maciel Diaz and I'm the co-host of Flipping the Barrel. I'm here at the SPE-KSA booth at IPTC 2024 and I have the honor of interviewing Hind who's an HR professional with more than a decade of experience in the oil and gas industry, and she's also the Human Capital Chair of IPTC. So Hind, it's really a pleasure to be here with you today. I can't wait to find out more about your story.
Thank you so much and welcome to Saudi Arabia. We are happy to have you as part of IPTC 2024. And by the way, I liked your abaya as well.
Thank you.
Yes, you look like a Saudi woman.
Thank you. I've had nothing but an incredible 2 days in Saudi. I can't wait to come back. I feel like I haven't really even explored that much yet, but I love the people, the connections, the kindness, and just the warm welcome that I've received.
Excellent, excellent. Good to hear that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Hind, tell me a little bit more about, what did you study and how did you get started in the oil and gas industry?
So I found myself between petroleum engineers in the industry, and to be honest, I found this opportunity as a challenging situation, but at the same time rewarding. To be in front of or in between of petroleum engineers where you can learn and grow in that industry as well.
Wow. And tell me how you got into HR, because it's not necessarily what you studied, but you've made a full career in HR.
Yeah, actually in my company, I try to fit myself in a position where I can support the young professionals within the industry and taking care of their development as well. So it's my passion.
I love that. I think you need to be passionate when you are in HR because you deal with people all day long. And so, what an incredible way to give back to the community at the same time. Tell me a little bit about just your journey so far. How has it been? I think 15 years in total since you started working. Tell me a little bit about that journey.
It's very difficult to start your career in a very challenging industry. I was one of the few females in the petroleum engineering where I tried to push myself to the maximum limit so I can compete with high-level employees. And it was very challenging, but at the same time it was rewarding because I learned a lot from them. I gained a lot of skills that I did not, I will never get it in a different organization.
Wow, it just seems like an incredible journey so far. And even now, 15 years later, you have a smile on your face. You're happy to be here and in your role as HR manager. So tell me, looking back, what is one of the biggest lessons that maybe you've learned that you would, tell your younger self about this lesson?
To be honest, I think being adaptable and flexible to adapt to any situation in the workplace, it's very important skills that you have to learn. And because the industry is changing very fast, so being flexible to change and adapt with any situation, it's very important.
Definitely. I like that you mentioned about just the flexibility because it's such an ever-changing landscape. It's always evolving and you need to be evolving or else you get stuck in the past, right? So it's really awesome to kind of hear that, and what a great lesson that you've learned. The biggest question that we all get, I would say, is how do you balance it all, right? Family, career, personal life, etc. Do you have any tips on how you maintain your balance?
Having a clear barriers between work and the life is very important. So what I usually do, I need to switch off my mind after I leave the office because I have to have a very quality time with my family and friends, and to be energetic for the next day to contribute to the company as well.
So what are some fun things that you like to do on the weekend?
Actually, I gather with my friends and sometimes I play tennis.
Oh, nice. I see the Kingdom's very big into paddle and tennis, and it's a sport that is very popular here. So for the last question, how has the workplace changed since you started 15 years ago, and what can we look forward to in the kind of the Kingdom of Saudi ever evolving path for women specifically and joining in careers, etc.? What are you most excited about too?
Yes. To be honest, when I started my career 15 years ago, I was only the female and the other female in the, like we are only 2 females in the organization. And now I can see the opportunity are growing, especially for in the industry of oil and gas.
Yeah.
And you cannot imagine that we have now a good mix between male and females in the workplace. And they are competing with everyone, you know. Sometimes they are graduated from like top schools, they have high grades, and their soft skills as well.
They have soft skills,
yes.
Yeah, no, that's something that I've definitely noticed in the last 2 days since being here. But the female talent is incredible and energetic. They've got the smart, so they're, you know, very smart ladies, but also they have the charismatic and the personal, like EQ and IQ is like top, right? So I can definitely see just how the workplace is changing, and you know, it's so exciting to be a female in Saudi nowadays, you know, to kind of have an amazing career, even like yourself.
I'm positive with the future as well, because I'm sure we will have great opportunities or more opportunities for females to grow as well.
Awesome. Well, Hind, thank you so much for spending the last few minutes with me and interviewing you. And I've learned so much already from you, and I can see why you're such a big inspiration for so many of the ladies. They've all told me, you know, you need to talk to Hind. And so thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thank you, and thank you for being in Saudi Arabia, and I wish you a pleasant stay, inshallah.
Thank you.